let's start implementing the edit company. First of all, I'm going to create a route for edit company. Let me open the app module. I'm going to define a new route for edit. Path should be companies :id, because I want to update the company by ID, so I can get this ID dynamically. The component should be companies company form component. I'm gonna use the same company form component for the edit. That's all you have to do. Let me go to the browser and 42,000. Click on the companies ID. Let me provide the ID. The MongoDB ID will look like something like that. It's working fine. Now what I need to do, I'm gonna create a new button for edit company here. Let me open the company form, company listing, list company. What was the name? Yeah, company list component.html. I'm gonna copy this code. Let me create a new header, table heading. I'm gonna choose the style for table heading is 10%. Let me choose, do it 40%. And what width should be 10%, and the name of this heading is action. Let me add another table data, table column, and here I need to add the edit button. I have, let's give a shot from the browser. What, there is a add button added. I want to do it edit button. I think mode edit. Let me check it. Yeah, it's working fine. Now I need to add route. When I click on this edit button, the edit form will be opened. How can you do it? Here I need to provide the c.id. Let me click on this one. It looks good. It looks good. Now I need to change the title and load all the edit company data. First of all, let me change the title. Open the form component.ts. I am going to do, let me get the route, activated route. I'm gonna inject this class activated route. I can get the current state of this route by using this class. Let me show you how can I do it. And here I want to do this dot route dot snapshot dot params dot id is equals to id. Let me log the id. I'm gonna put debugger here. Let's give a shot from the browser. Open the inspect. I want to see my debugger. I'm gonna refresh the browser. It's working fine. The ID, yeah, I got the ID. There is another method to get the ID. I will use this method. Let me show you. This dot route dot params dot subscribe. Let me show you what I am talking about. Open the documentation. If you will find the activated route has params. I can use this one. Now I'm going to use this method. Params will return the observable of params. If you want to see the source code, you can also read that. What does this class do? Contains the information about route associated with component loaded in outlet. Let me show you the source code. So activated route has these properties. I can access from the instance of this activated route. Params will return the observable of params. Let me show you how can you do it. Let id this dot route dot params. I told you it is an observable, so I can subscribe to this observable and it will return me the params. And here I can get the id from the params dot id. Get rid of this content, I don't need it. Oops. Let's give a shot from the browser. You will see. Aha, it's working fine. Oops, no. Let me refresh it. Let me refresh the browser. Aha, it's working fine. I can get the ID from the browser company / the current ID. Now I want to update this company. So the next step is to load the data of this company to the form. First of all, let me set the title. I'm going to create a new title. The type should be string. If not ID, then we need to return it. I don't need to do anything else. This dot title is equals to ID. If ID, then we need to set the edit company. Otherwise, we need to add company. I also need to bind this title to the front end HTML file. Go to the company form component.html. Aha, HTML. Here we need to bind the title. I'm gonna use data binding. Yeah, you can see that edit company. Let me try to create. You will see. Oops, what's wrong with that? Did I do something wrong? Why it is not displaying on add company? Let me declare the ID first. Let ID. Here I need to use this ID. I think I can't access. Return this dot. I need to do outside the observable. Now you can see that add company works fine. Let me try to edit the company. The title will be edit company. Let me try to add the company. The title is add company. It's working fine. Now I want to load this company data. I want to edit the name of the first company. I want to load all the data to the form. So first of all, I need to create a new method in company service. Open the company service, get company. It will accept the ID because I want to find this single company by ID. This dot http dot get. Let me typecast into company. It will return the observable with company type. Here I need to provide the URL to fetch the single company. API URL / companies. Here I need to provide the ID. That's all. Now I'm gonna call this get company method into the form component.ts. Let me open that. Where do I need to do here? Let me do inside this observable. If ID, then we need to find the data of this company service dot get company. Here I'm gonna provide the ID of the company. Now I'm gonna subscribe to the observable. It will give me the company. It will fetch the company from the database, and I also need to handle the error. Console dot log error. Now I'm going to create a new instance. Let me console the company. I'm going to put debugger here. Yeah, you can see that it has successfully found the company details. Now I want to show you this company to this form. If I need to try to add the company, it will not work. Yeah, that's all. That's good. I want to edit the company. It has found the company details. You can see that address, name. Now I want to show the details to the company form. How can I do it? First step, create a new company instance. Create a new company variable. The type will be, I'm going to create a new object. Company. What is wrong with that? It looks good. What I am going to do now, I need to set this company to the form. This dot company is equals to company, and I want to set the company to the form. How can I do it? Let me do it. Company form dot patch value. There is a method here, patch value. I'm going to provide it. The name is company dot name, and address is company dot address, and the city will be company dot city. Let's give a shot to the browser. Let me put the debugger here. I'm going to refresh the browser. Yeah, it has successfully found the company. It did not set the details to the form yet. Now this patch value will set the data to the form. Let me start the execution. You can see that it has successfully set the data to the form. Now let's learn about the patch value method. I'm going to open the form group because company form is instance of form group. Let me find the patch value method. Yeah, here is a patch value method. Patch value, it accepts one with control name as key and will do the best to the blah blah blah. It accepts. Now if you want to set the form to the values, you have to use the patch method, patch value method. Here is, you can see that. You can also see the source code of the patch value method. Let me do it for you. I'm going to click on this model.ts file. Let me try to find the patch value method. Where is the patch? Here is a class form group extends from the abstract control. Where is the patch value? Yeah, here is the patch value. It is accepting the value, and the key should be string and any options. Patch value. I have successfully added the data to the form. Now what I need to do, I need to send the update company request to the backend. First of all, you need to create a new method in company service. I'm going to create an update method. It will accept the ID and the company params or the body. To update the company, I need to use the put method. Let me typecast to company. The result will be company. It will return the observable with company. Let me pass the URL for the to update companies. I need to update the company by ID. I also need to provide the params, update company params. Yeah. Let me call this update company into the company form component.ts. Where do I need to call it? Yeah, here. Let me add a little bit logic. I'm gonna create a result variable. If this dot company dot ID, then you need to edit the company. If there is no ID, then you need to create the company. It's giving us warning. Let me add the ID property to company model. I need to add the ID here. The type will be string. It's working fine. Now you need to send request to the update company. How can I do it? I'm gonna call this dot company service dot update company. It will accept the ID, so I'm gonna pass the ID of the company, and the next argument will be company params. It will return the observable, so I am going to save this result to the result variable. If there is no company, now I need to add the company dot create company. It will accept only company params. Now I want to subscribe to this result dot subscribe. It will give me response. Now what I am going to do, I'm gonna use this code. This code will be run for, let me log the response. I also need to handle the error. If error, we need to log the error. We also need to stop the processing loading bar preloader and return it. So we need to start the processing. Let's give a shot from the browser. I'm gonna put debugger here. I want to show you how does this work, how this code work. So I want to, first of all, I want to update the company. Let me select this company title. Yeah, it has found the company. There is a company and the name should be full stack our learn code by doing. It will set the value to the form, patch value. Do this for me. Now I'm going to go to the next breakpoint. Okay, I want to change the title. Title should be blues Amazon. Let me do it. Company change to. No, it did not change the title. What's wrong? Let me check the code. Okay, I need to debug it. Okay, let me change the title. New company, anything? Aha, there is a fine, because here I am saying I want to edit the company. This is the ID of the company. Let me try to update the company. Where did he stopped? It has stopped here. You can see that the company has updated successfully. There is a name is updated. Let me start the execution. You can see that a company name has updated successfully. Let me update the all data. First of all, it has found the data, set the company record to the form. Now I want to show you LinkedIn. Let me change the name LinkedIn and California. The address should be whatever. I'm gonna add some random address, Maxi. You will see the updated record. Let me go to the next breakpoint. Did you see that? Record is updated successfully. It will stop the processing. You can see that loading bar is working. Now it will navigate to the company's route. Record is updated successfully. Everything is working fine. Cannot find L. What is that? 74 line. Did I add typo? Console.log. No. Okay. I'm gonna remove my debugger. Everything is working fine.